All right. Oh, wow, that's loud. Well, I'd like to welcome our class of 2025 to come on down. Please stand and rise as they walk through. Welcome, everyone. You may be seated. Thank you for coming here tonight to celebrate our students and their accomplishments. I want to say that tonight is about you and what you've done, and I'm sure that you can see all the people in this room, and they're here because of you. And I hope you feel a little special today, because you should. You did a lot of work. You worked hard. You tried your best. Sometimes you cried a little bit. Sometimes you laughed a little bit. Am I right to say that? But you've made it. And it's because of your hard work. And it's only the beginning. I know there's a lot of hard work coming up in front of you, ahead of you. But you can pause today, and you can just enjoy the moment and celebrate as we're going to hear your names. We're going to celebrate you, shout out your name, and then you got to go home and spend some lovely time with your family today too. And I just want you just to take this moment and really just enjoy it. Really enjoy it. It goes by really fast, and you'll look back at all these memories you've made here, and I hope they are fond memories that you've made here at NEWTech. With that, I'd like to introduce our guest speaker today, Suzanne Gretsch. She's our Healthcare Academy Coordinator. And please give a round of applause as she comes out and gives us a moment to just talk to us.
Good evening. I am honored to be here tonight. As David said, my name is Suzanne Gretsch, and I am the Healthcare Academy Coordinator. I work closely with NEWTech, its instructors and administrators, and with our Providence partners. I did a lot of thinking about what I wanted to say tonight to students and the parents and the teachers and the administrators of this program. And I had a lot of emotions as I was driving here tonight, and I want to share some of those emotions with you. The first emotion I want to share is how grateful I am for this program. I'm grateful to NEWTech for working with you students and getting you ready to go out into these clinicals that have been prepared by Providence and your other industry partners. So extremely grateful for the work that goes into that. And then the second emotion I was feeling was pride. I'm so proud of all of you. It takes a lot of guts to do what you students have done over the last year. You were able to go into a workplace, interact with patients, interact with doctors, interact with nurses, interact with the public and your coworkers to learn these healthcare jobs. It's an extremely impressive thing to do at 17 and 18 years old. So I have an incredible amount of pride for all of you. And I would say the third emotion I had was a little bit of jealousy, just a little bit of jealousy. And I'm jealous because if you think parents, aunts, uncles, cousins in this crowd, maybe a generation or two ago, around students the turn of the century, we didn't have a lot of programs like what you have gone through. And so as a 17 to 19-year-old student, I was pretty aimless. I didn't know what I wanted to do. And I needed help paying for college. And luckily, I had a very wealthy grandfather. And this grandfather, students, was the chief resident of St. Anthony's Hospital in Denver, Colorado. So he was also in healthcare. And I went to him and I said, Grandpa, can you help me pay for college? And he said, happy to. But you need to tell me what you're going to do to serve other people, to serve your fellow humans. And really, because I didn't have programs like here at NEWTech, I didn't really think about how I was going to serve my fellow human. I was 17 years old and just like not really thinking about that. I was thinking I need to make money, so how am I going to make money to live? My grandfather said to me, he said, well, yes, don't get me wrong, you need to make money. He said, but you need to understand that money is only going to take you so far when it comes to happiness. It's only going to provide a certain level, and then it will stop. You can buy things, you can buy experiences, but nothing is going to come close to the happiness and the feelings you get when you serve another human being, when you choose to help. So when you figure out how you're going to help, I will help you pay for college. No spoiler, a Kim teacher. The point of that story is that he was right. When you choose to serve, there is no amount of time that will go by that will erode that feeling that you feel when you help another human being. In healthcare, students, people are coming to you when they are the most vulnerable, when they are in pain, when there is fear. And you are the front line. You are the people that hold their hands. You say it's going to be okay. You use your knowledge, your skills, and the medicine that you have learned to help heal them. And I promise you, they will say to you, thank you. They will say, you have changed my life. They will say, I couldn't have gone on without you. And they will say, I am so grateful, I will remember you forever. And that is why you're in healthcare. Please remember that, because you will make money. Make no doubt about it. Money is going to come. But again, that money is only going to take you so far. What will take you further every single day is the amount of people you help and the amount of people you possibly save their life. And dental students, do not sell yourself short. There's nothing worse than a root canal. And having someone to hold your hand through that is so invaluable. So, What I want to say is that as I was driving here, that jealousy was there, but that pride just kept coming up over and over again. I am so proud that you are choosing to serve at such a young age, and you understand the value of that and how many lives you're going to change because you chose this profession. So when the days get hard, and they will get hard, just remember, I am changing lives, I am holding hands, I am comforting, and I am healing. And this person will remember that forever. The closing thing I'd like to say is teacher, serve. I will say, students, that none of this, what you sitting here today, the work you've done with Providence, the work you've done on yourselves, where you're going in this next step of your life would not be possible without your NEWTech instructors, without Shannon Dale, Renee Langston, Jeanette Thompson, and Michelle Parachot. Parents, these teachers, instructors, are the best in Eastern Washington. You're not going to find better. Your students were in very, very good hands this year. These instructors did incredible things. They made it so your students could go out and work with real patients and succeed in that area. And I could not be prouder to be part of Spokane Public Schools and NEWTech Skills Center, or NEWTech Prep, sorry, I was used to that, and to work with these women who have done this. And so students, remember this. Your teachers chose to serve. They get up every day, and believe me, sometimes it's hard. They put their feet on the ground, and they say, I'm going to go change my students' lives today. My students need me. I'm going to make as big an impact on my students as I possibly can today. So here we go. And you are here because of them. So I'd like you to give your instructors a round of applause, please. Thank you for all of your work. I'd like to also quickly thank all of our industry partners, but especially Providence, for the partnership that they have created with NEWTech and its programs, and given these students incredible opportunities to launch their careers. I could not be more proud myself to be part of this program, and to be part of NEWTech, and to be part of our Providence partnership. So thank you very much, and we're moving on. All right.
I'd like to invite our student speakers, Haley Bernard and Blake Copeland from Pharmacy.
Hi, I'm Haley. I've had the opportunity to be in the pharmacy program during both my junior and senior years of high school. And over those years, being at NEWTech simply has just changed my perspective of school altogether. I had absolutely no idea of what I wanted to do in my future. And NEWTech has really showed me the endless opportunities within my community, so I'm very thankful for that. I was also given the opportunity to become a pharmacy tech intern at Providence and Holy Family. And if I didn't have the internship, honestly, I probably wouldn't want to do pharmacy at all. But I believe that it takes real-world interactions to love a job, and I'm beyond grateful for everyone in my internship and my experiences who helped me through it. And I'm beyond grateful for my teacher for pushing me and believing in me and only bugging me to do greater. And thank you for the people that I worked with every day, making me laugh constantly.
Well, this feels like crazy familiar. I'm Blake. I'm one of the other 8 pharmacy technicians that are graduating tonight. My clinical experience was that of none other that I've had previously. Going in every day to the pharmacy, seeing my coworkers and delivering medications to people personally was probably one of the greatest feelings I've felt in a while. Even when days got hard, and like Susan said, days got hard, I always pushed myself to come in and do my best. But I always feel like these speeches on grad nights never really put into words exactly how we're feeling tonight. All of us just finished a rigorous and a long-winded healthcare class before we even graduated actual high school. We fought with deadlines and harder with ourselves to be in the positions we are today. And from the moment that that piece of metal gets fastened to our scrubs, we'll become a new person, a person with a brighter future, a person with an experience that almost no one our age got to have. This night isn't just about us, though. This night is about our instructors, our supervisors, our parents, and the countless people that we've helped and the countless people that we will continue to help. As I stand here on this podium and look out, I don't just see high schoolers. I see the next generation of providers. I see the next generation of pharmacists, the next generation of nurses, dental assistants, dentists, you name it. There's just so much more that we are capable of because of NEWTech, because of the experience that we were so grateful to be handed. But before I leave, I just want to ask you guys, what will you do with tomorrow? Because life is all about taking it one day at a time. Thank you. I'd like to invite nursing up to speak next.
Hi, I'm Jocelyn, and I'm in the nursing class. And to all of my fellow classmates, instructors, and mentors, it is my honor to extend congratulations to each and every one of you on successfully completing each of our programs. This incredible achievement marks the beginning of a meaningful journey in our healthcare careers. Your dedication, perseverance, and hard work has paid off. It's truly inspiring to stand beside such determined individuals who share a passion for making a difference in the lives of others. Receiving my certification is more than a milestone, it is an accomplishment. Being in the nursing program and watching all of you has strengthened my appreciation for the importance of all the things we do in healthcare. Thank you to all of our instructors and mentors, because of you, we're not just ready for the job, but we're ready to make a difference. Each of our roles plays a vital part in the well-being of others in our communities, and I'm excited about the possibilities that lie ahead. I am very proud of each and every single one of us, everything we have accomplished together, supported each other through challenges, and celebrated one another's victories. This experience has been more than educational, it's been empowering. Nursing and healthcare has opened my heart, and it's shown me the value of empathy, resilience, and teamwork. I am more motivated than ever to continue my journey in this field and to serve my community with heart and purpose. Congratulations to each and every single one of us. Let us move forward in our careers. To know even one life has breathed easier because you have lived, that is to have succeeded.
Hi everyone, my name is London Jeffries and I am a nursing assistant student here at NEWTech. I would like to start by saying good evening and thanks for joining us tonight. While I knew I wanted to write this speech, I had no idea what to say and frankly no idea where to start. I decided to start from the beginning of our year at NEWTech. It's easy to say that no matter how much I read from the website, nothing could truly prepare me for the life-changing class that I would take as a NEWTech nursing student. The first semester of the year was incredible, fun, and challenging as we learned from Michelle, textbooks, and got to know the skills. We all discovered the heart of healthcare. We've learned to care, listen, comfort, and support. But more than that, we've learned patience and empathy and how to care for those in the most vulnerable of moments. In our second semester, we got to take what we learned into the real world. I was incredibly privileged to attend my 100 clinical hours at St. Luke's Rehabilitation Hospital. Yet no matter where we were these past couple of months, we all gained personal experience that inspired our direction in life. But we wouldn't have been able to do it without our wonderful teacher, Michelle. She taught each of us through her experiences and stories, some funny and some difficult to hear. Michelle is always someone we could talk to, whether it was about our lives, nursing assisting experience, or Lucas's unwillingness to wash feet. She always had something lighthearted to say. This year has definitely been a roller coaster, but we've made lifelong memories and friendships along the way. We have seen and learned so much, and I know we will all go on to do great things. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Amelia and I'm a first-year dental assisting student from Gonzaga Prep. There's a special kind of gratitude that comes from being part of something bigger than yourself. While 1 year in this program might not seem like a long time, it's been more than enough for me to experience a level of love, growth, support, and connection that I never could have imagined. When I first entered this program, coming from a private school, I didn't know a single person. But now, standing here, I'm proud to say I'm surrounded not just by classmates, but by family. I feel truly confident and well prepared thanks to the skills I've learned in this class and the incredible professionals I've had the chance to connect with. But this class has given me more than just a path towards becoming a dental hygienist and serving others. It's given me memories I'll carry for life. From our viral Dental Bros TikTok to the spontaneous moments when the dental choir burst into song, we've shared so many laughs. And of course, who could forget Tom's daily words of wisdom or her signature line, "That's beneath us." We've learned what to do and what not to do, and honestly, both have been equally valuable. Every story, every laugh, and every moment has shaped us to who we are today and the professionals that we are becoming. I feel incredibly blessed to have been a part of something so special. And even though saying goodbye to this amazing family is hard, I know that this year and this community has helped me grow into a stronger person and a more confident version of myself, ready to step into the field we've all come to love. I've begun to realize that growth doesn't happen in comfort. It happens in shared failure and perseverance, in laughter and openness, and in the quiet moments when we realize we're no longer the same people who walk through those doors, but we will always be Tom's precious trinkets. No matter where life takes us next, whether it's clinics, classrooms, or completely new paths, I know the bonds we've built and the lessons we learned will always stay with us and lead us to do wonderful things in this life. Thank you all for being here today and for being part of making my dreams become a reality. I'm forever grateful.
Hello everyone, my name is Mustafa. I'm a second-year student from Ferris High School. First and foremost, I want to thank everyone who came today to celebrate our accomplishments. It means a lot to stand here, not just as a graduate, but as someone who's grown so much through this journey. This program has changed me in ways I never expected. I first heard about it from a friend who had already graduated and always talked about how fun it was. At the time, I was just a sophomore and honestly jealous. I couldn't wait to join. When I finally got in as a junior, I knew it was going to be different. I've never really liked school, but this class made me want to show up. We had such a diverse group, students from different backgrounds, and that made it even better. I made some great friends, and yes, we actually enjoyed cleaning and washing each other's teeth. One of my favorite parts was listening to our teacher, Tom. She told many stories from her time in the dental field, like instruments flying down patients' throats or getting stuck on foreheads. It always made us laugh, but it also taught us what not to do. She taught from experience. Of course, we always tried to keep her up to date on new things to do, which usually ended in her trying to pronounce new slang and all of us cracking up. During my first year, I had to miss school for about a month because of my throat surgery. That time was hard for me, but I'll never forget how my classmates checked on me, sent flowers, balloons, and signed cards. It made my hospital room brighter. And that reminded me that this program gave me more than skills. It gave me a community. That's why I came back for another year, got a job shadow at a real dental office, build more confidence, and learn even more skills. If I can leave one message, high schoolers should know that there are programs that open real doors. This one gave me a future I am so excited about. And I want to end with a couple of quotes that stuck with me. A smart man makes a mistake and learns from it. A wise man learns from the mistake and avoids the mistake altogether. And lastly, may your neighbors respect you, trouble neglect you, angels protect you, and heaven accept you. Thank you, everyone.
Hi, my name is Mariah. I'm a second-year medical assisting student. I am so grateful to be here today speaking for all of you. This has been a very wonderful experience for me. After being in this program for 2 years, not only did I pick up a lot of medical skills and knowledge, but I got to gain real-life experience. Prior to walking into NEWTech for a Welcome Wednesday 3 years ago, I had no clue what I wanted to do with my life. Seeing what opportunities those in the program were presented with, I began finding interest in the medical field. However, my passion didn't really begin until I was in the class. Our wonderful teacher, Renee, taught us all of the necessary skills, but she also showed us the beauty in the healthcare field. She pushed us to learn and work hard and become the medical assistants we are today. Some of us are graduating today with our license, but all of us are graduating with compassion and a love for healthcare. I want to thank our teachers one more time for all the hard work and care she brought to our class. Not only that, but I want to thank Shannon for working to place us in our clinics and ensuring we got our proper requirements. A huge thanks to all of our friends and family that supported us. Another huge thanks to all of the clinics we got to be placed in, and of course a thanks to NEWTech for having this program available for us. When we all walk out of this room with our pins, may we remember the joy and beauty we have found in this healthcare field and all of the hard work that we have all put in. Thank you and congratulations.
Hi, my name is Sky, and I'm a second-year medical student. When I signed up for classes at NEWTech, medical assisting was not my first choice. I was hesitant to continue the class due to the workload that followed it, but after joining, I learned to love the medical field. A month after school started, I lost my mom, which resulted in me missing an entire month of school and falling behind. When I came back, my lovely teacher, Miss Renee, was kind enough to help me pursue and complete all of the work that I was missing. Although the program was challenging in many ways, Renee and Shannon were right by our sides, cheering us on no matter how hard or complicated it got. And I want to thank everyone for being here on our sides today. Thank you.
My name's Elsie. This is going to be pretty short, but I just wanted to thank Providence and Northwest Orthopedics for giving us the opportunity to have a hands-on medical experience. Overall, the past few years have shown me that hard work does pay off and beautiful things happen when you step outside your comfort zone.
Thank you, students, for sharing your stories and about your experience. We're going to move on to presentation of the pins. And so we'll start with the pharmacy students. I'll ask you to line up over there by the wall, and then I will be right there sharing your names. And family, feel free to be able to cheer on your student. And then you'll also be able to take a picture as they walk through and receive their pin from their instructor. All right, we will begin starting with Arlo Arwine. Sean Kashmir. Hunter Dino. Okay. Haley Bernard. Blake Copeland. Echo Green. Charlie Jarvie. Ella Parnell. All right, next is nursing assistant, taught by Michelle. AM students, Sawyer Anderson. Jennifer Ng. Alora Bear. Nika Bedenko. Genzi Beerbaum. Serena Beidler. Riley Cabral. Tristan Conley. Avery Gass. Courtney Gilman. Isabel Hare. Rin Hausman. Ella Jennings. Serenity LaFontaine. Angelique Merediaga. Jocelyn Marie Matson. Alicia Patel. Syed Sadat. Jordan Scholes. Marissa Thurman. Stephanie Valdez. Isabella Wisen. All right, PM students next. Kiara Allen. Victoria Chalup. Julianne Diego. Aylin Green. Lucas Hegde. London Jeffries. Alexander Kaiser. Trinity Keenville. Hanson Wynn. Lily Noakes. Tristan Sarkia. Next one. Haley Tanner. Savannah Taylor. Skylar Van Winkle. Next we'll have our dental students. All right, we'll start with our AM students. Hannah Bissonette. Amelia Dufresne. Aniston Hansen. Mustafa Alsher. Elena Ballard. Jermaine Carlton. Zoe Can. Mercedes Nichols. Carly Reno. Delilah Rivera. Annika Soderberg. Maggie Vanderlo. All right, we're moving on to our PM class. Caesar Alator. Acacia Felix. Natalie Francis. Chloe Hardy. Maya Ramirez. Brooke Rothman. Suad Alfondi. Next one. Emma Evers. Tu Kamui. Amelia Tuel. I want to thank Jeanette for all her hard work this year, the dental students. And coming up next are the medical assistant students. Starting with our first year students, Bailey Barr. Lily Brannon. Bryn Bunch. Passing her CCMA Ruth Tamrat. Abigail Young. Passing her CCMA, Mariah Dodera. Passing her CCMA, Gracie Sexton. Passing his CCMA exam, Jesse Zach. PM first year student, Lilia Anzalone. Jasmine Barrowby. William Clem. Nicole Mueller. Ressa Uphoff-Baker. Passing her, CCMA Sky Altizer. Passing her, CCMA Elsie Cutback. And Ray Smart.
What a year, right? Yes, you guys have all worked hard. My name is Michelle. I'm the nursing instructor. These guys are awesome. With them, they are all wonderful young people who carry a light. They carry the future with them, whether they like it or not, right? Florence Nightingale was known as the Lady with the Lamp. And with nursing pinning ceremonies, she started this during a nursing pinning ceremony, we light a lamp that lights our way and our path to our future, okay? Also, during the war, when servicemen saw her light coming, they knew that they were receiving care and a lady that was caring for them. So as the students go forward today, I'm going to ask them to stand and that they would all light their lamps. So students stand. The pledge that they're going to read, we're all going to read together, is the Nightingale Pledge. As we care for our patients, our residents, people that are entrusting themselves to us, please remember these words. I pledge in the presence of this assembly to care for my patients with all the knowledge, skills, and understanding that I possess, without regard to race, creed, color creed, politics, or social status. I will respect at all times the dignity and religious beliefs of patients under my care, and hold in professional confidence all the personal information entrusted to me. I will endeavor to keep my professional knowledge and skills at the highest level and devote myself to the welfare of those committed to my care.
With that, we would like to present our students as they are going to walk off into their class. We want to give special thanks to first of all, our office manager, Jillian Stanford, Lisa Gonzalez, Patrick Linehan, our assistant director, and our custodians for helping make this night happen. As the music plays, students, you are welcome to head back to class, and in families, once they leave, you may join them upstairs. Here are the graduates of 2025. As they leave families, you're free to join them.
Cause I